Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today we are looking at Fort from Leader Games. It plays 2 to 4 players and plays in 20 to 40 minutes. What it's about: Fort is a re-implementation of Grand Rodic's deck builder game SPQF, turning the game from one about ancient civilization into one about kids building forts. Now you play cards for actions like gaining and converting toys and pizza, stashing cards, and building your fort. Most cards give you private action that only you can do, and a follow action that others can do if they play a card of the same suit. Now you can also power up your actions by utilizing and discarding cards of the same suit. You then acquire a new card either from the common park or from the discarded cards in the other players' yards, and then your unused cards go into your yard for other players to grab. The game ends when somebody scores 25 points, fully builds their fort, or the deck runs out of cards. Complete some endgame scoring, and whoever has the most points wins. What I like. Now the game allows for some interesting decisions that encourage more interaction than most deck building games. When you acquire new cards, you have to decide whether you want to specialize in a suit that increases your chance of empowering your actions, or stay diverse so you can follow other players. Similarly, since your unused cards go into your yard and can be stolen by other players, you'll need to watch what kinds of cards they want, and also try to use as many cards as possible each hand to keep them safe, which helps to hold your attention, especially during other players' turns. And though the game can end when one player reaches 25 points, there are enough hidden endgame scoring options that the winner can still be a surprise. And the components are great. Now Kyle Farron's art is, as always, reliably appealing and adorable, and the dual layer boards are a nice touch. Now, points to consider. The rules can be a bit subtle and finicky in how you can and cannot use cards to empower your actions. And while they're designed to prevent you from discarding cards unnecessarily so you can't just make them not go into your yard, those rules are not always intuitive. And there are some take-that mechanics, such as destroying or stealing other players' cards. Now that's on theme because kids can sometimes be mean, but it may come as a bit of a surprise depending on what kind of deck builders you normally play. And the game re-implementing an older game with a different theme just shows that the theme is basically pretty superficial. Now, there's nothing inherent in this game that makes things like toys, pizza, and building a tree fort really matter to the game's mechanic. So while the gameplay is fun, it won't make you feel like a kid. So, in summary, it's a deck building game with a clever suit and follow mechanic, though some of the subtle rules will demand some more attention. The game manages to hold your attention by requiring you to think of what the other players are doing, but some of that does involve some take-that mechanics, and the art and components are great, though they really only reflect a skin-deep theme. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel.